Hey, we have a brand new episode of 2K TV for all of you.
That's right, and to launch this week's episode, we have something special for all of you joining us from the Goat Boat.
Yeah, if you're looking for a fun new way to play 2K and rack up some XP, then listen up. Winter is
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Berg here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. Do you feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
And now the Lakers starting group. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Brown in at the 3. And for the Nets, Durant is the 4 with Claxton playing the 5. Kyrie Irving is out there with Simmons, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Now here's Schroeder, takes it inside, and here's James outside. They get him again, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Terrific physicality from Davis on the offensive glass, creating another opportunity and scoring.
KD passes to Claxton. Outside, Simmons. 14 feet away, and it's off the back rim, no good. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant's still a Brooklyn Net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He's off on the first.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
Nobody near Irving. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Durant against James. Here's Brown. Here's Davis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Well, you're not going to stop that. Once Davis gets the ball that deep, game over.
Here's KD. And no good. James with some nice D. Westbrook against Irving. Trying to get open is Davis. And it's Westbrook missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. And Simmons kicks to O'Neal. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Timberwolves. Durant. LeBron with some nice D. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent. Well, this is one of his great strengths. Ben Simmons has outstanding vision.
Katie against James. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And a new group in for the Nets. Watanabe's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. T.J. Warren comes in for Kevin Durant. Thomas checked in for O'Neal, and it's Seth Curry in for Irving. To the middle. Shots good by Watanabe.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
The pass to Reeves. To the inside. Here's Bryant. Lays it up and banks it in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Warren. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. It's Thomas on the wing. And no good that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Simmons dishes to Thomas. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Ben Simmons. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Rose against Irving. Rose, good.
Well, absolutely fearless. And this is one thing you can say about Derrick Rose. He's never had trouble converting in the painted area.
And the rejection by Cousins. Here's Reeves. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Curry. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Warren. 17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And it's Rose penetrating, makes it off the glass.
Well, you love the attitude of Derrick Rose. You want to play great defense? No problem. I can still finish.
Here's Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
The guard set is Irving and Curry. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Kyrie Irving, such a consistent threat to score from anywhere on the floor. That time he goes to the three-point game.
James in the post. Durant's there. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Brown outside. They get the rebound. Davis on the follow.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And the Nets making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside Irving. Durant kicks to Irving. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Irving. There's the 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Irving against Westbrook. Over Irving. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Now O'Neal after LeBron's 3-pointer that didn't go. The 3 rebounded by the Lakers. Floats it up for Davis. And they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. And it's Durant with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
O'Neal passes to Durant. Knocked away. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Well, that'll give your team a jolt of energy. LeBron James, no doubt.
Now Simmons, he averages a bit over 6 points a game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. Katie says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Brooklyn making some changes. Watanabe's checked in for Durant. T.J. Warren comes in for O'Neal. And Thomas subbed in for Irving. Now here's Rose. The pass to Davis. A 3-ball. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Watanabe, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
None passes to Rose. Dishes to Davis. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Simmons. Rebound by Rose.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Back to Simmons. The Nets working the ball around now. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Curry's checked in for the Nets. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Bounce pass from Rose. He gets it in there. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Simmons passes to Watanabe. Outside Thomas. Hits it from 3-point range. Thomas got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Rose. 6 points for him. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Derek, what's the most important thing on defense, and how does that impact the offense?
Contesting their shots. They're a great three-point shooting team. We're just contesting and getting out and run. That's our favorite thing to do. Get out, run. We got bigs that can run, shooters on the floor, so open the floor up a little bit.
We'll see if you can keep the pace going in the second half, Derek. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 12 points and 4 rebounds. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last out. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq Su.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets.
They can't be happy with their defense, allowing over 50% shooting. They need to be a lot more aggressive at that end of the floor. With those hands up, move your feet. Do the Ernie shuffle. Bop, bop, bop. The Ernie shuffle. Bop, bop, bop.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Russell Westbrook out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot.
The number of ways Kyrie Irving can finish on the interior is something to behold. Left, right, over defender, doesn't matter.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And he can't hit the second.
Well, KD still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked, but didn't feel the deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
Schroeder against Simmons. Westbrook dishes to Schroeder. Back to Westbrook. And it's sent back by KD.
Wow, twice on the pipes for Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
No one near him. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one. Lakers leading by 3. And here is James. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And it's Brown missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Simmons inside. He's guarded by Schroeder. Yep, it counts.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Schroeder against Simmons. Schroeder kicks to Westbrook. Trying to get open is Davis. And again, no good by the Lakers.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
First trip to the line for him here. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
To the paint, here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. 4 on the shot clock. Irving misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, this is what you must do when you get hit on a field goal attempt, right? Schroeder keeps his concentration. What maturity he's demonstrated these last couple of years.
Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him. Now here is O'Neal. Inside, Claxton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Some changes for Brooklyn. Watanabe's checked in for Durant. Warren comes in for O'Neal. And it's Seth Curry in for Simmons. The Lakers in the lead. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Thomas checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Schroeder's checked in. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Irving, drives to the hoop. Yep, that one goes in there. Irving's got 10 points.
Kyrie Irving has such a tight handle that regardless of what's in front of him, he will get past you and get to the cup.
Here's Rose, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 10. And the shot is long.
In order to space the floor effectively for his teammates, he has to finish that one, guys.
There's Rose with the three. That shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Thomas. Misses from close range. And so Cousins will bring it up for the Lakers. Passes it to Rose. Shoots over Curry. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Brown is checked in for the Lakers. Nets trail by 3. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Thomas. Down low. Shot's good by Watanabe.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Rose against Curry. Rose passes to Brown. No good with the triple. And Thomas has it in the corner. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Lakers on top, leading by just 1. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. So with Irving on the bench, this is the group that Jacques Vaughn has right now. In the backcourt, it's Simmons and Curry. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Now here's Curry, following the miss by Anthony Davis. To take the lead, Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Brooklyn. Westbrook scanning the floor. Left side, Davis. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Driving inside. Good on the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 1.
I'll tell you, that's a nice job by LeBron to keep that ball safe and secure on his way to the cup.
And another great look at the 2K drive. Now here's Simmons to the left side wing. Here's O'Neal. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Boy, I'm not sure we've ever seen a passer better than LeBron James, always able to keep the whole team involved.
Now here's Simmons. Here's Curry. Trains it from 9 feet away.
Timeout.
Curry's got 4 this quarter. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And the Lakers call time here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen, but we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off them a little.
Thanks, David. Here's O'Neal, following the basket by Anthony Davis. And Davis sends it back.
The incredible length of Davis uses it to perfection to come up with the block.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. James in the post. Durant's there, and Davis puts it in. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Dennis Schroeder.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Now here's Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. Davis with some nice D. For Los Angeles, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And Westbrook gets it to go.
The seasoned veteran, the big shot maker, Russell Westbrook.
KD against LeBron. Tries from 10. LeBron with the block. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight. James against Durant. The 10-footer. And the rejection by James.
Well, just impressive defense by LeBron James. Such a good feel on that end of the floor. Track that shot all the way.
Now here's Brown. James left side. Here's Davis. Goes back up. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Durant against Brown. Durant down low. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. O'Neal with the rebound.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Westbrook passes to Davis. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count it!
And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're down by 5. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. The Lakers with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And so they foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
When you consider how far into his career LeBron is, the fact that he is still a force and that he is as versatile and fearless as he has ever been is nothing short of remarkable, guys.
Outside Irving for the three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Over to the left wing. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates look for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.